Hey guys, Nigel here from Aquarium Central. Yep, it is Friday, which means it's live fish unboxing. Now this week we've had assortment of fish again come in all throughout the week, but we reserved some of the goodies to arrive here on Friday so we can show you just a sneak peek of all different things that we're getting to here in store. If you missed out last week, those freshwater dolphins arrived last week. They are definitely the best batch of freshwater dolphins we have ever seen. And we still have one or two left here in store. So if you're into something unique, something different, goes really well with discus, the freshwater dolphins, definitely worth looking at. Let's get in to see what's come in these boxes today. All right, first one out of the box. Now, these guys are being locally bred here in Australia, and these are your neon red blue eyes. So both male and female in there. Don't show much colour in the bag, but trust me when I say those reds in here will go absolutely intense neon red in color. So that's the Illuminatus rainbow. Next we have another blue eye from the blue eye family, and these guys here have become extremely popular at the moment, and it's because they've only recently in the last 12 months became legal to be sold. And this is the honey blue eyes. They are a little bit small, but the honey blue eye is one of the newest fish that's been traded amongst the aquarium keepers because they have now become on the allowable trade list. They were protected, so they were not allowed to be traded, but now they are. So they've been bred by hobbyists and starting to make their way to stores. Excellent fish for controlling mosquito larvae in your ponds is blue eyes, and that is the honey blue eyes. In behind me here in this tank here, we have your Pacific blue eyes. We also get in from time to time, we've probably still got some delicate blue eyes, some spotted blue eyes, and we've had neon blue eyes, but they sell out instantly when we get them. So you've got to watch out for those ones. All right, what else do we got here? These are another pencilfish. We got last week coral red pencilfish. These guys are one of my personal favorites when it comes to pencilfish, and we call them the rocket pencilfish or the one-line pencilfish. It has a singular black line through the body, and only the bottom half of its tail is black and the top half is silver, and they point towards the surface almost on a 45-degree angle, looking like their rocket's about to take off, but they call them the rocket pencilfish, and that's these guys here. And you can see how they're all on that angle here, pointing up towards the surface. That's what they do. They're basically the complete opposite of the spotted head standards, which point facing down at the gravel all day. These guys point facing up. So really cool, unique characters to have. And talk about spotted head standards, I believe we did get some of those in earlier on in the week. But let's keep going on and see what we've got in the bags. Here we have a Harlequin Raspora, but it's not your regular Harlequin. These are your purple Harlequin Rasporas. So much darker, as you can see. They basically get a purpley coloration with very blackberry half body, which is known what the Harlequin is, that half bicolor. So purple Harlequin Rasporas back in stock. They have been out of stock, and I do suspect they will sell out fast. Another local bred just arrived to store is we've just got another shipment of mystery snails. Last time we got these in, they sold out by the end of the weekend online. So we only have a very small numbers of them. Some of them are already spoken for, but we did get in your magenta. Now, it's going to be very hard to show you guys here, but these are your magenta mystery snails, which are a beautiful light pinky purple color. Then you have these guys, which are your purple mystery snails, and you can see those. They are a purpley color. And then we have blue mystery snails. And we also have some ivory mystery snails that come in today. They probably didn't make it in the lot, but we got ivories in also. So good assortment of mystery snails. On top of those, you'll always find your golden mystery snails in store. We also have the albino chestnuts, the normal chestnut, blackfoots, jades, lots of different snails. But right now, the most popular has to be those red ram's horns. They've taken off like crazy at the moment. All right, next we have, now I'm going to pass this on and we'll get this out of the bag so we can have a closer look because we cannot see them through that plastic. There's just a couple of fighters there, so we'll have a look at those. But while they're getting undone, let's have a look what's in this one. Very hard to tell I think they're a lemon tetra. Very hard to see through the bag, but I'm pretty sure we've got a bag of lemon tetras here. This is the thing about tetras. As soon as you put them in these beautiful white styrofoam boxes here beside me, they lose all their colour until you put them back in the aquarium. But looking by the shape of these, they look like a lemon tetra. And I don't have my glasses on, so it doesn't help. But anyway, beautiful lemon tetras. We do have, I think, installed albino lemon tetras at the moment as well. Oh, these are cool. Love these guys. These are silver hatchet fish. Have a look at these. They are absolutely stunning looking characters. They've got a huge rounded belly on them, flat on the top because they hang around the surface all day long. They love things like Daphnia in the water and they just pick them like crazy. Very unique oddball, but you do need to keep your glass lids on your aquarium when you're keeping hatchet fish. They are a flying fish. They are freshwater, not saltwater. Really cool oddball is the giant silver hatchets. All right, next we have some Longfin zebra Danios. Now, not the ones I ordered. I actually wanted gold zebra Longfin Danios. These are regular zebra Longfin zebra Danios. Got plenty of those in stock. Nonetheless, very attractive looking fish. Long, elegant body with parallel stripes along the side and long flowing fins. Now, the thing about Danios have to be one of the most hardiest of all aquarium fish. If you need to know if your water's good to go, these guys, put them in there. These are alive. If you can't keep fish, keep these guys. All right, these are the easiest to keep fish. They are very, very active, so they're excellent for children because all they do all day long is swim around, swim around, swim around. If you are looking for something that just sits still in your aquarium, these guys are not for you. Danios are super active, all the time swimming, all the time moving. I'm going to put those in the tank here because that's their home and they can just acclimate there for someone to release them. All right, next we have a neon tetra, but it's not your standard neon tetra. These are your golden or albino neon tetras, and in my opinion, are way better than normal neon tetras. These guys, instead of having a silver belly, they have a really, really white belly, and then that line, that redness on them absolutely stands out like crazy. So these are the albino or golden neon tetras. Stunning fish. Absolutely stunning. Here's those Bettas. They've come back opened out of the bag. So these are just golden dragon Plakats. So I've got two males. So they're basically a platinum white body with yellow fins, as you can see. So golden dragon male Plakats. Plakat meaning the short fin. That's as long as their fins are going to get. They will get more colour, but they're not going to get any long flowing fins like you see on regular fighters. Plakats are much more popular these days than your standard fighters, and of course, females, in particular the Plakat variation, have taken off like crazy because you can put a group of them together. They look just like males nowadays compared to before. They used to be quite dull and ugly. They've been line bred to be stunning, attractive fish, and they don't fight as much as the males. If you put two females together, you can have a bit of a problem. You put a group together, get along no problems. Let's talk algae. Everyone gets it, that hairgrass algae eventually makes its way into your aquarium. And if you're looking for a solution to help eat them, we've talked about the Siamese algae eater before, the true Siamese, that they do trim and keep clear hairgrass algae. These guys in the bags here also do an exceptionally good job of it. And you can buy them in 3 different colorations. And these are your mini mollies, but in particular the black. The black is the best for eating algae. It will chew that hairgrass algae almost away to non-existence. So excellent fish for if you've got a hairgrass algae problem and you don't like the flying fox. You do have a gold variant, as you can see there, a black variant, and maybe you want something in between the two. You've got these guys, half gold, half black. So these are your gold dust, gold nugget, and black mini mollies. They're far less aggressive compared to your normal mollies. And we did get some other mollies come in today, and I'm hoping they have made it into the box. So let's have a look. That's your mini mollies. We've got a variety of different balloon mollies in today. Now, I don't know how many's coming through the box because, like I said, we only show a few things. I didn't get a chance to see what they're giving me, but here is one of those balloon mollies. Beautiful sunshine gold. Look at that. Really deep bodied, really short, vibrant orange. Excellent health. Now we have got these different types of balloon mollies come in lyre tail and regular tail, and there was some calico. There's a few different types. We'll see if they come up, but balloon mollies, some of the best balloon mollies have just come into store that we've ever seen, particularly this bag. Look at that. So somebody needs to come down to my store, buy these, breed these, and sell them back, because they are far better than any other type of balloon mollies we regularly get in, and they're nowhere near as aggressive as regular mollies also. All right, next we have a Gourami, and this is your pearl Gourami. Some people call it the lace Gourami. Have a look at that. They are stunning fish, beautiful lace pattern. As it gets out of the bag and colors up, it will get a beautiful red blush throughout its body. But they're not as aggressive as some of the other larger Gouramis as well. It is a good sized Gourami. Gets, roughly 12 to 15 centimeters in size. Beautiful lace-like pattern through the body. That's where it gets its other name, the lace Gourami. All right, moving on. We've got some more of these because we got them in last week. They've come a little bit rugged this time, but nonetheless, they're still good. And these are your Dumbo Mosaic male Guppies, the red Mosaic Dumbos. We've got some in the tank from last. They have the best tails on them. These ones they're still good. Look at that. Big, huge tails, big Dumbos on them. We spoke about them last week that this is the line you want to breed from. Again, there's a couple of rogues got in the bag there, but generally most of those bags, those fish there are really good. We'll sort out those others that shouldn't be in there. Another Gourami. Now this one is very, very peaceful, and it is a bit of an ugly duckling. We all know the ugly duckling story. This one here is born brown, but the male, once it colors up, is sensational. This is your regular honey Gourami. When the male changes color, it will get yellow, red, black through it. It's the most attractive out of all the honey Gouramis, but unfortunately it's only for the male. The female will stay this brown color, and they are not able to sex at this size, but it won't be long that they start to change color. And these are extremely placid. They're a dwarf Gourami. They're not like your other dwarf Gouramis that can be cranky. The honey Gourami is a dwarf Gourami that's extremely placid, and it will not get aggressive and angry at the other fish. Excellent for smaller aquariums and community tropical aquariums. Just pulling these boxes over. Next we have a Longfin. Actually, it's assorted. There's long fins, there's short fins, they're bronze corridors. So bronze corridors, an excellent little scavenger. But in here, there is quite a lot of long fin corridors. So I'm not sure if they're meant to be in long fin, meant to be short fins. Nonetheless, there's both in the bag. We'll get them sorted out and see what we've got. But these are your regular bronze corridors, a little bit smaller than normal size that come in, but they're an excellent scavenger fish. Spend all day scavenging around the bottom of your aquarium, digging in your soil, looking for things to eat, cleaning up excess food that hasn't been eaten. They do like to be in a school, so you need to buy a few of them as you collect them. And those were the bronzies, very popular. But these are your Panda. Very easy to tell why these are called the Panda Corridores. They've got that beautiful black panda eye, black the patches throughout the body, whitish creamy coloured body. They're pretty cool. That's your Panda Corys. Now we have gold Panda Corys in store at the moment. Only ever seen them this first time we've ever had them, gold Panda Corys. And those are your regular Panda Corys. All right, another Corridorus. This is your Barbatus. The Barbatus doesn't get as big as those Corys. It is a smaller Cory, but it's longer and more elongated. It's different shape to other Corys, as your Barbatus or Bard Cory. You can see it here in the bag. Hopefully you guys can see them. Quite long and slender. They're a little bit mottly, a little bit like a peppered Cory, but not a green mottly. They're sort of a dark mottle pattern, but long and slender compared to normal Corridorus. And here are some peppered Corys, but these are definitely long fin variants. So they've got a high top fin, wider dorsals. Really, really cool looking fish they are. Long fin peppered Corys. A little bit skinny. Get them on some food. We'll fatten them up. All right, another catfish. These are super popular and sell out very, very quickly. There was a shortage for about 3 weeks. We couldn't get them. As soon as they're back in stock, everyone's gone crazy trying to get them again. And this is your Autosinkless Catfish. So your Autosinkless or Auto Sucker, we call them Otos, Autosinkless. They are exceptional algae cleaners for their size. They stay very small. They're great for nano aquariums. And the best thing ever, they will not eat your shrimp. So you can keep these with your shrimp breeders. They won't eat the shrimplets. They won't eat the shrimp. They are great for nano aquariums. Is the Auto Catfish. Now, a little tip, if you do buy Otos, acclimate them carefully. They are wild caught. They do not like changes in their water condition. Introduce them slowly with the drip acclimation, you won't have a problem. They always touch you in the first day or two of receiving Otos. After that, they're solid as the rocks once they're used to your water. But it's always that first day when you get them. So just acclimate them carefully. Clown loaches. Plenty of clown loaches have arrived to store, including big ones. We've got some big guys. Here we go. Look at these. Big clown loaches. Monsters of fish. Awesome fish. If you don't know, the clown loach grows up to 60 centimeters in size. We don't see them that big in captivity, but they can grow that big. Biggest I've probably seen one is just over a foot. I've got one at home that's nearly a foot long. I love the clown loaches, and I love their characteristics. And if you didn't know, they eat snails as well. But what I really love about these guys is when you come home, you look at them in your aquarium, they sleep. They lie on the side. They all huddle together like they're best friends, all facing the same direction. They actually sort themselves out too, from the alpha, the biggest, to the smallest. They'll get it in a line in your aquarium, biggest at the front, smallest at the back, a bit like elephants actually. And what will happen is they'll just hang together, and then they'll all lie over together, and you can walk into your room, see them on the side, and they just give you a heart attack. You think, oh no, I've lost my clown loaches. As soon as you come near, off they go and take off. They're really cool to watch. Now, if you only have a smaller tank, and the clown loach is probably not going to be for you because he does get quite big. Very slow growing, but they still get quite big. We have another option for you if you love loaches and you do have a snail problem. These will eat your snails as well. And that's these guys. They get nowhere near as big. And this is your yo-yo loach or Pakistani loach. So Pakistani loach or yo-yo loach, as they're commonly called, have this unique pattern on the side, which is Y-O-Y-O. Therefore, the name yo-yo. It's written on the side of them. It can't get as clear as that. The pattern on the side of this fish is its name, yo-yo. They don't get much bigger. We've got a couple here in our display tank that would be 12 centimeters long. And everyone asks, how do you get them that big? They don't normally get that big. You're lucky to get them to 7 to 8 centimeters. So they are good for those smaller aquariums, 2 foot size. They do quite well. All right, down to the last box we're going to show you today. And we've got some more sunshine rams in. Now the sunshine rams, and you can see why when you see them in our shop, have become extremely popular. The sunshine ram is much brighter yellow, as you can look at them there. They're much brighter yellow than your regular golden rams. They've lost the ability of red. There's no red in them. They are pure yellow from the tip of the nose all the way through. No white bellies like the other white golds have. They're just pure yellow. They are a dwarf cichlid. They're placid, softer waters. They love it. They're non-African. Don't put them with your African. They are South American. And this is a line-bred version of the golden ram, which they now call the sunshine ram, which are becoming ever more popular at the moment. That it's affecting our gold ram sales because you see them next to each other. These guys are sensational. We've got some more. I'll show you these guys. Here we go for comparison. I was just showing you. This is the the sunshine ram, sorry, not the gold ram. This is the gold ram. These are bigger. You would expect more color out of them. They are washed out from being in the bag, so the red has disappeared, but these are washed out from being in the bag. Do you see the difference and why they're so popular now? So this is the sunshine ram. This is your normal gold ram. Okay, now these will get yellow. Don't get me wrong. They're washed out because they've been in the bag. Both of them are washed out from being in the bag. These will get some red on them. They'll be yellow. Still a very stunning looking fish. But the sunshine ram, you can see why they're taking off to be so popular. All right, a little bit bigger this cichlid. Again, it is an American. And this is your firemouth cichlid. The firemouth, we were having a discussion earlier is the firemouth considered an earth eater? Why don't you guys let me know what you think? Is it an earth eater? Some people say it is. Some people say it's related to the Geophagus family, which is an earth eater. Some people say it's not. I'll tell you one thing though, it has the unique ability, the firemouth, of bringing its gill plate out 90 degrees from its body, lighting it up extremely red, therefore it gets the name firemouth. Its gill plate is quite impressive when the male is trying to attract off to the female or putting on an aggressive display at other fish in the tank. They are stunning to look after fish. Their bodies go a deeper purple coloration as they get bigger, and that intense red throat, where it gets the firemouth name from, is insane, and its ability to pull out its gill plates. All right, a price reduction has just happened on these fish. These guys have been quite expensive quite some time, and they have come down considerably in price, almost to half the price that they were. These are your striped silver dollars. So if you're into the silver dollar family, we've got regular silver dollars, we have spotted silver dollars in store, and we have the striped silver dollars. The stripe being the most expensive out of those three, but they are cool looking fish. They are really, really silver with striped bars on them. That's where they get the name. The bars have disappeared. You can see it slightly on this one because they've been in the bag. Once again in the aquarium, they'll have that barred line again. But the price has dropped nearly half the price they were. Anyone's asking if we can get high-grade red devil angelfish? We do get them from time to time. Watch for it on our website when they're high-grade. They're usually German. We will put it on there, and you'll see that. If we have a B grade written on it, that means they're a lower grade. They're not as red, but there is no exceptional quality red devil angels kicking around at the moment. But we do get them from time to time, and they are extremely red. All right, next, Leilupi, or now they call them the lemon cichlid, just another name to put out there. But this is the Leilupi, and it is a good size Leilupi. They'd be 7 centimeters inside. The Leilupi is a cichlid from Lake Tanganyika. I bred these many, many times. The male and female are both equally attractive. The male does grow a lot bigger than the female, but they are an intense yellow, very, very, very long, elongated, cylindrical looking species, and they are cave spawners. So you give them a little cave, put a terracotta pot in there, smack a hole in it, they'll go in there, they'll lay, they'll have their babies, and they're very good at protecting and communicating with those babies. But they take a long time to grow those babies up. But they are easy to breed, they're a cool species of fish. They are from Lake Tanganyika, so make sure your water is quite hard and quite high, but they are very easy to keep for, and you'll enjoy them. I certainly enjoyed keeping them and breeding them back in my days. Moving on, the very last fish for today that we're going to show you. Actually, it's not a gold spot, it's a Sailfin Pleco. I got it wrong. These are a good 8 centimeters in size. Sailfin Plecos. Now, the funny thing about the Sailfin Pleco, it's the one that has the spots. All right, Sailfin Plecos have a spot, and they get a tall, wavy dorsal fin. They tend to swim around the aquarium more than gold spots. They get a lot bigger than gold spots, easily over 2 foot long. These guys get huge. The gold spot pleco gets about 30 centimeters in size, tends to stick on the bottom more. The sail fin swims around more and doesn't have a big sail, and it has gold squiggles, not spots. Don't know what happened there with the naming. It's a little bit mixed up, a little bit confusing. These are your sail fin, which are spotty, and they will get a top sail fin on them. Excellent algae eaters, particularly in those larger American cichlid tanks. It's not recommended ever to put bristlenose in with your American cichlids, particular Oscars. They will pick up anything and put it in their mouth. And if you're not aware, bristlenose have this amazing ability to defend, where they stick out their gills, they're full of spines, and they will jam in the throat of your American cichlid. These guys will not do that. Not that you want to put them in with a large enough American cichlid, they're going to eat it, but these guys also get large compared to the bristlenose. That's it for me, guys. Of course, we've got plenty of other fish that come in throughout the week, and a really good shipment of axolotls has just arrived, all different colors. So if you're into axolotls, come on down to the store, grab yourself that pet, take it home, and we'll tell you how to care for it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.